Whimpers, yelps, and howls are common sounds to hear when you walk into an animal shelter. Animal Care Services, a shelter located off of Highway 151 near Highway 90, is known to be one of the largest city intake shelters in the state.
I am the volunteer coordinator for Animal Care Services. I recruit, train, and manage the volunteers that come to Animal Care Services, create any programs to keep them motivated and involved, and help support the other departments with those volunteers.
Some people choose never to visit a shelter simply because of the heart-clenching sights of abuse, neglect, and depressed animals seen in these kennels. Meet Anne, a 3-year-old Boston Terrier mix who was one of those pets that lay quiet, sad, but patient. Anne was a victim of animal abuse and is still recovering from an arrow shot to the back and cut to the face. It wasn't until we took her for a walk that her ears perked up and her personality shined through. About how many volunteers do y'all typically have around here?
We have probably about 300 to 350 active volunteers. I think as a volunteer coordinator, the biggest challenge is retention, getting those volunteers to stick around for a long time and commit to a regular schedule. You know, this is something that the only reason they're doing it is because they want it.
I love animals. They don't have a voice. We have such a great number of animals that come in. It's just so hard that we can't save them all. You know, I would like to, you know, that's why we're here. That's what the jobs of the vet techs, you know, even the volunteers who come in, you know, and the veterinarians, we try to save as much animals as we can, you know, and the downfall is, you know, we just don't have the time to do it. We don't have the, you know, the equipment to do every single animal that we want. Well, we try our best to save as much as we can and get them out and adopted.
Well, the long-term goal for Animal Care Services is we have a 3-part strategic plan, and that's to enhance enforcement, control the stray pet population, and to increase live release. You know, we have an 85% live release rate right now, and we're still pushing to make that even better. So it's really enlightening and encouraging when we can get those animals a home or a foster home or into another rescue.
Well, I started as a volunteer, and why is because I've always loved animals, and actually I started so my grandchildren would be taught to give back to the community. This gentleman here was on his way to get himself put down because he was in such bad shape. And I said, "Where are you going with that German Shepherd? He looks so strange." And he says, "Oh, it's 5 o'clock, he needs to be put down." I said, "No, stop, bring him back." And from then, we just started with him, and ACS has done so much as far as the veterinarians and the techs. They're the ones that do a lot of most of the work, and we're just there to help them. And we need more and more and more foster care, because he would not have been here. He would have just been down.
With ACS staff members working diligently alongside volunteers and other organizations, the city shelter is hoping to recruit more and more volunteers to continue to find forever homes to help reach their goals of becoming a no-kill shelter. Because all it takes is a little time, love, and a leash to alleviate some of the stress and bring back a little happiness to these furry friends. To get more information on volunteering and other pet programs, you can visit their website below. This is Kathryn Manchaca reporting for Texas A&M University, San Antonio.